Yo, this your boy Kid Ink, and you tuned in with Killerhiphop, alumni in the building. Ooh. Tour's been crazy. We started off in Germany, and then have been traveling everywhere: Amsterdam, Luxembourg, Paris, and we made it all the way out here. We south of France, now we all the way out here in London, man. It's the first show we had since we've been out here. I just been doing studio time since I've been out here, so I'm excited to see what tonight's gonna look like. I heard it's sold out, but every other show so far has been crazy, and if tonight compares, man, we're gonna have a good time. Oh man, I say I didn't really have that much of a fan base. I mean, I had some core fans, but not really a fan base. When I was, Rockstar the producer, it was a lot more behind the scenes work. And then I had my first project as Rockstar, which did kind of well, hosted by Ill Will, and that kind of built a relationship and started the whole alumni movement, brought us to where we are. And I feel like the alumni movement, which was nothing when Crash Landing was around, is crazy now, and it's real strong, and it's a bigger team, and we're doing a lot bigger things, so it's amazing. Nah, I'm just recording. Like I said, I've been in the studio since I've been out here for the past 3 days, and I'm just recording. Like, music is just in my blood, and I just love to just come up with new ideas and new music. And really what I get inspired by is hearing other music I felt like I should have made, or that was something dope that inspired me to. I'm trying to even make something better, or just a new sound. So I feel like it's a good time right now. A lot of new music's coming out, so I've just been going through ideas and trying to make some new stuff happen. Honestly, I have been out here with no service of no type of, I haven't been on Instagram crazy lately. I heard Will did release some pictures the other day, and there was some talking going on. Honestly, I don't know what picture he even released. I heard it was a picture, and I don't know, but it was titled "Uh-oh" something. So, we'll have to see. My favorite song to perform, I don't really have one. I feel like it's a couple songs that when I do perform, some songs are strong just because fans know the records and it's their favorite records, and some songs I feel like I perform and make life to the records, and probably those records would be like What I Do, Top of the World, and lately Is It You, which was on the Upper Way album, which is probably my most fun performance record. I can involve more fans and have them, involve more fans and have them respond and have more fun, It was really a thing because, it was two things. It was a growth thing and a new light, a new life. I feel like Rockstar the producer and Kid Ink the artist were two different people as far as just, producer is more of a background scene. It's a lot less interaction. I don't have to be in, most producers don't do interviews and be in the scene and take a lot of pictures and stuff like that. So it's a real more chill lifestyle. But and to make that adjustment, I feel like you had to come up with a new life and just bring something else out. And of course, Kid Ink comes from the tattoos and everything like that. It fit a little bit more than the Rockstar, which also got confused with so many other things like video games and energy drinks and stuff like that. So I think before, because I got into music around 16 years old, but of course your parents aren't gonna just take oh, you're doing music at 16 and that's your life. So of course I was still in school. I got a high school diploma, and I did a little bit of the community college thing, but it was more like a art. I was going towards more the art direction, which started the whole tattoo thing because I used to draw a lot and have just a different artistic mind frame. And once I started getting tatted and addicted to that, and then already being an artist, the two combined made it a problem. The future plans for the Alumni Music Group is just to, take it to the next level, continue to produce quality music, videos, and like I said, we have more artists on the team, Young Jers, Sean Brown, who are also producers on the team, and Ned Cameron, and then, Alex Nazari shoots videos, and it's got a lot of stuff in the works. DJ Tech dropping mixtapes. It's going to be some stuff in the future, man. We're going to try to take everything to the next level and make sure Alumni is just as big as those, how would I say, household name, cliques like Young Money, Maybach Music, and things like that. Young Jers, Might be, Young Jers, Hardhead, Sean Brown. These are like my favorite artists right now. I just, myself, we just listen to the team. Like I said, we've been in the studio and really just been working and trying to create that new sound, man. Like the biggest collaborations I look forward to are like collaborations with producers like Swiss Beats, Pharrell, Timberland, who are also like, and Kanye. These are producers that are like also writers and real producers who don't just make the beat, you know what I'm saying? They'll produce a incredible record, and I feel like just getting in the studio with other producers and having that same mindset makes magic. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really have any feelings about the situation. I personally feel like all that kind of stuff is like childish and just a little, bitch ass to just, come out and I mean, because I understand how the game is. The game is kind of, shady at times, but you got to play the game, and not really put yourself out there and what's the word? Not really put yourself out there and be so vulnerable. I feel like, what I'm saying, Rosco put himself in a vulnerable situation, and now he has to, answer to it. And, I mean, I don't really have anything, to say about it, though, 2012 XXL Freshman was a big look. Definitely, the biggest thing for me was just being on the cover and being the only person from my city on the cover. It just gave me, a lot of confidence and just a lot of motivation to ride for the city and put on. So I feel like it's also just helped as much as just, press and pub. Like XXL is just a major publication, and shout outs to them for helping me out and taking it to the next level, because it's just one of the things all I feel like I needed was just that eye. So